Hi Capricorn, it's Jo from Angels and Ancestors and Lovelies. This is your What the Fuck reading, the 15th to the 21st of June. No real announcements, but just a reminder, if you want to take part in the free giveaway at 1,000 subscribers, please hit the like button, but most of all, go to the comments and just leave a comment. It doesn't have to be anything big, it can be an emoji or a thumbs up, doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's polite. Anything that's not polite or angry or degrading will be deleted. So lovelies, let's get on with your readings, your current situation. And then we're looking for your first aspect, facing your fears and taking your power back. And then, my darlings, we are asking for your second aspect, which is your manifestation, your wish fulfillment, and why this may be fucked. And then your movement, your journey, where the fuck you need to be, Capricorn. Where does Capricorn need to be? 15th to the 21st of June. Oh. I am not taking all of those, however, there's one up the right way on the... So, oh, sorry, lovelies, just kicked the tripod. That's not really helpful, is it? So we've got a little pile there of a bit of a story going on for your journey. And what the fuck you can do about the situation. What can Capricorn do? And then what the fuck is out of Capricorn's hands? What can't they do about the situation? Oh, I keep knocking that. I'm so sorry, darlings. I hope it hasn't taken it off of focus. So that is your reconnecting to the true you. And then your outcome. What's the outcome for Sagittarius? What the fuck is happening next? Please keep in mind, lovelies, that these are general readings. They're not going to resonate for everybody. Okay. So, Capricorn, it looks like, darling, what started your what the fuck is that you've been in the shadows for some reason. You've got the Lord of Shadows. This card is about emergence. This is about coming out of the shadows and heading towards that wishing well and taking part in life again. Emerging like this beautiful butterfly. But I'm kind of getting that what started the what the fuck for you was going into the shadows in the first place. And now you're there. I think you're quite comfortable. I think you're kind of peering out going, yeah, not really, don't want that. Don't want to rejoin the rat race, is what I'm getting. I don't know if that actually resonates for anybody, but I'm seriously, you're an earth sign. You can be grounded so well. Perhaps this time out that you've had has grounded you to the point that you've grounded yourself even, and I don't mean grounded as in connecting to the earth, I mean grounded yourself, like have a time out, like the goddess has given us a time out. You're not now thinking, oh, I quite like this, quite like looking at the rat race from the shadows and not being part of that. And that may have caused your what the fuck, Capricorn. So lovelies, facing your fears and taking your power back, you have got the Knight of Wands. Now the Knight of Wands plods beautifully. It's a desire card. Their desire is to get to that sun, plodding lovely. The road isn't completely straight, but it's not about getting to the sun. It's about the journey that you make on the way towards that yes. And I'm getting that if you look at the desire, that horse is heading beautifully towards the Holly King. Now he is a seeker of wisdom, knowledge, guidance, spirituality, all of that stuff. He's not adverse. The Holly King, unlike the Hermit, he's not adverse to taking sanctuary where he can and pinching a hot chocolate. I always think of him having a hot chocolate. I don't know why, but I do. So, he is also described as Father Time. So where the night is coming in lovely and steady, heading towards that sun, heading towards Father Time on your quest, on your desire for knowledge, wisdom, spirituality, whatever that desire may be. He is again reiterating, take your time. That this is not a race. This is not whether we get to the end and get to that sun. This is what we learn en route. And there you have it. Right behind the Holly King, you have the High Priest holding his hand out to the Holly King and beckoning to come and join in with tradition, which is important to you, Capricorn. Tradition is important to you. Being an earth sign, he's grounded, he's got those stones for protection, he's drawing down from the sun. He is a high priest, he knows the stuff that he's doing, and he's beckoning the Holly King, he's beckoning the night towards him, towards this spirituality. And what is going to happen behind that, my darlings, is there's going to be the Five of Wands. Now I know it's negative in other decks, it's not in this deck, it's completely different feeling to this card in this deck. It will lead you to this Five of Wands. Now this is people coming together for the greater good. This is people coming together collectively to do something for friends, family, community. Now the one thing that you need to understand about bringing anybody together, good, bad or indifferent, there's always personalities to deal with, there is always ego to deal with, and it's the ego that gets stuff done. And there's going to be some bigger egos than there is others. And what it's saying to you is, on your journey, you will learn how to bring these people together and get the absolute best results. And that is you taking your power back. This is you standing in your power. This is you facing your fears. This is why you've come out of the rat race, because of having to get people together. But once you've done this bit of the journey and you understand why you are here, what it is that your purpose is, and I'm not talking about your career and where you're going to end up and that you're going to end up retired and then nobody's going to remember it. I'm talking about the spiritual you, the knowledge you, the wisdom you, the stuff that is going to carry on long after you have gone. Okay? And then you're going to stand in this beautiful power and be able to bring these people back together. And you are not going to have this feeling that you want to get out of the rat race any longer, because you're going to approach it and deal with it from a completely different viewpoint, is what I'm getting. But you're going to stand beautifully in your power following that journey. I mean, that should be there, to be perfectly honest with you. But hey, if that's a fear you've got to face, then you've got to face it, and you're going to take that power back. Now, darlings, in your second aspect, what you've been manifesting, your wish fulfillment, and why it may be fucked, you've got the 10 of Pentacles. Now, this is a completion of family. Now, with the 10, it can turn into a 1, a new beginning. But at the moment, the sun is shining. You've got the spring flowers in the garden. You've got 3 generations sharing the same space. So it could be that your manifestation is that either... When I put this card down, I got that somebody else felt that your family was complete. And your manifestation is to complete your family. So I think you're in slightly 2 different places. That one person is thinking that the family is complete, but you're thinking that you're going to complete your family. And you will. And it may be that somebody older is going to come and live with you, or you're going to blend some families together. But this is manifestation mode. So you're not quite there yet. So you need to now take this beautiful pentacle energy, which is earth energy, and take it and put it in to reality. It needs to shift out of your manifestation and into your movement. Now, darlings, okay, this is your movement, your journey, and where the fuck you need to be. Now, keep in mind that we've kind of discussed that you've gone into lockdown with everybody else, and then you've grounded yourself. You've gone, I'm having a time out because I've really enjoyed this. I don't want to rejoin the rat race. And then it's brought up the issues for you around why that's happened and how the steps that you can take to rejoin the rat race, but in a completely different way. And then it's talked about your manifestation. Now, this is your movement, your journey. And you have got the battle wagon. You've come back from something triumphant, but it's left you with a couple of choices to make. Those horses are going in slightly different directions. Neither direction is bad. Neither direction is negative. It's both positive choices. It's yours to make, darlings. But once you start going down one road, do not try to reverse up it. You have another 10 in your journey, which is the 10 of chalices. And again, this is happy families. This is a completion of families. So you've already started to manifest that and bring that into your actual situation. Now, whether you decide to blend a family, whether you decide to keep your family as it is, the 10s always turn into a beautiful one, a beautiful new beginning. Because there's been a completion, something always starts over again. Now, right in behind your choice, your completion, you've gone into, I'm just going to kick back and think about it mode. I need time out. Again, I'm just going to lay here and think about things. Because right now I'm taking a breather. Because I'm not sure what I want. I'm not sure what I want. I'm not sure that I want that cup. Either you've seen the cup and you don't want it, and you need to be honest about it. Or you haven't seen it and you're waiting for it. Whichever way. But you're sitting there thinking about it and you don't know what to do. You're in a bit of a dilemma, darlings. So I'm kind of getting that this blending of your families, this bringing this family into completion, has sent you into this contemplative mode. Have we actually finished our family? Have we actually completed our family? Are we bringing a family to blend together? You know, is there going to be another baby in the offing? Are we having an older person coming to live with us? There's a whole load of scenarios there, darlings. That's important because you've come back triumphant from this situation, and then it's thrown you into this situation, which has pushed you straight back into, I'm going to think about it, I'm going to kick back under this tray and I'll be fed up if I want to. That's the kind of mood I'm getting from you, Capricorn. I'll be fed up if I want to. Stubborn as a freaking mule. I'm not making a move because I don't want to. Not because you can't. Not because you can't see the way forward. Because you don't fucking want to. You've almost gone back into the Lord of Shadows at this point, darlings, because I kind of get that this completion of the family is throwing up more questions than it's actually solving right now. So, lovelies, what you can do about the situation, stop fucking listening to other people, will ya? Somebody's trying to impress on you their thoughts and feelings. They're trying to shove something your way that you're like, yeah, but I don't want that one. I like that one. And they're going, no, 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 no. This is a match. And you're going, I like this thought. I don't like that thought. If your thoughts and feelings are completely different to somebody else, you may need to learn to cut out somebody who is trying to be overbearing and overpowerful around you. This is not somebody just gently whispering in your ear and going, why don't you try this? Just give it a go. Then you can go back to the other one. They're actually forcefully going, you need this one. And you're going, no, but I like that thought. I don't like that thought. I don't want to. But you're not saying it. You're not looking at that person in the face. You're not turning to them and you're not saying to them, no. And that's what you need to do. And once you do that, beautifully in between that, behind that 5 of a thames, you've got the Ace of a thames. Now, the Ace of a thames is a new beginning. This is a new beginning for you. This is drawing down energy from the universe down that blade. And it is allowing you to use that energy to send these wishes. I know it's seeds from the dandelions, and I probably will bore you in a minute with the story of the dandelions. But it's a beautiful new beginning where these seeds go off, these wishes go off, and they get completed where you need them to be completed. Now, the dandelions at the bottoms, darling, they are a spring flower. They're the first flower, not weed, flower that comes out and gives nourishment to our queen bees in order for them to go and produce their hives. Now, a thames are about thoughts. They're about thinking, about feelings, putting stuff into place. And because this is behind this, it's coming in after this. So you are going to cut this person loose. That's what you can do about it. Cut this person loose. The one that's got the gob, the one that's trying to force you to think differently to how you would naturally think, cut them loose. It's telling you, let it go, because then your wishes will go out into the universe and you will have this beautiful new beginning, this new renewed energy going forward that you are going to draw down from, and I'm getting an air sign. Just because it's so strong that you may have air in your birth chart, methinks, because this is really powerful, what it's telling you to do. So that's what you can do about it, darlings, is cut out what no longer serves you. And that person that's got the gob, get rid of them. They're not doing you any good. They're just confusing the situation. And you have so much clarity being an earth sign. You can be so grounded, Capricorn, that you kind of like that. Dealing with air kind of fucks you up a bit. It really does. But I am getting that for some of you, you've got air within your chart, and it may be that you will find an inner strength once you draw down this energy to say, no, I've had enough of this. I really do need to be thinking about this other situation that is going on. Because I get you've got 2 distinct things going on. You've got the one where you've wanted to shut yourself away from the world, don't want to return to the rat race, and you've gone through this spiritual movement, or you're going through this spiritual movement, which will lead you back to gathering people around you once again. And then you've got this separate issue around this family, around this completion. It's very clear that the completion's there, but you've gone back into, I'm going to think about this. I'm not sure I want to be here. So, darlings, what you can't do about the situation is you're going to have to face facts, darlings. You've got the 9 of chalices here. You've got the 10 here saying that there's a completion of family. You've got the 9 of chalices here, which is saying you've got your wish fulfillment. What the fuck are you moaning about? Look into your future. Don't just think about the here and now. Look at what this means for you long term, Capricorn. And that's what earth signs tend not to do. They tend to look at what's right in front of them rather than the air signs who looks at every single different issue in 10 different ways, over processes shit, and comes up with a whole load of solutions. This is just telling you, look at your chalices, ground yourself. There is a desire there. You really want this. This is your wish fulfillment. Stop fucking ignoring it. Look at the long-term future ahead of you, because that is more important now than these other issues that is going on. It's how this is going to affect you in a much longer term. So the reconnecting to your true self, this is making me giggle. You got another 9. You got 2 10s and 2 9s. Now this is a desire. This is a project. This is a plan. And you've gone into secrecy mode. How fucking wonderful is that? This is you reconnecting to the true you. You kind of like come to the conclusion that if you shut up and put up, it'll all happen around you. It ain't. It's not going to happen like that. Because if you go into secrecy mode about this issue, and it could be around this, or it could be around the family, it could be a mixture of both, but whatever this plan is, whatever this project is, if you go into secrecy mode, anybody else who's working with you are not going to get the accolade that they may desire. So be careful. That's what I'm going to say. When you're reconnecting to your true self, be careful not to become overprotective around yourself. Do not shut yourself away from those who love you over a desire that you have got deep down, because they may take it the wrong way. However, to reconnect to the true you, you may have to just retreat a little bit for relaxation, rejuvenation, and just to ground yourself. And I don't mean ground yourself as not going out. I mean ground yourself as touching base with the earth again. Crikey, Capricorn, I've not had a complicated reading like this for you for months. So lovelies, you have got the Page of Pentacles. For some of you, this is going to be you. This is going to be you. This is going to be a new beginning. This page is coming in and it's saying to you, go back to basics. Go back to your apprenticeship. Start something new. Add to your toolkit. You've got what it takes. You know you have. You work hard. You've got this gift. You've got this ability deep down inside of you that is then going to lead to more choices. And you've got the 7 of Chalices. Now be careful, because again, you've got whispers in your ears about what other people think and feel about your chalices, and they're your chalices to make the decision for yourself, Capricorn. And don't get chalices all hooked up with love. They can be, but they are just as much knowledge, wisdom, intuition, all of that sort of stuff. Don't get when we hold a cup, we don't hold a cup of pure love. We hold a cup of everything that we've learned and everything that we want out of life. It's not what somebody else wants. That's full of your wants and what you've learned. When you offer that cup out, you know that you need either a complementary cup for things that may be missing out of your cup, or you need a similar cup to support what you've learned, what you've gone forward, what you've done, to make a cup work. So when you're looking at the cups, don't look and listen to other people's needs. It's got to be your needs and adding to your toolkit beautifully. So my darling Capricorns, right at the bottom of the deck, look at this. You have got the Queen of Pentacles. This is Mother Earth. This is a queen who has been it, seen it, done it. She's now looking over her kingdom, her community, in the knowledge and wisdom that she's invested wisely. Not just money-wise, but time-wise. She's got her work-life balance sorted out. Now, this can be a king or queen This can be male or female. This is an energy. If it's a male coming across as a queen, this means that you are in touch with your feminine side, and you may well look out over your community, look out over your family and go, yeah, I've done a good job. And so you should, because this is the nurturing card. This is the card that you've done what you need to do, and now you're sitting back and you're watching the fruition of your labours going forward, Capricorn. And a very nice ending card that is, because that tells me that you have the ability and you do ground yourself on a regular basis. So my lovelies, let's ask the angels and the ancestors for some knowledge, wisdom and intuition guidance for this week. Anything else? Thank you. So we had spring, see your seeds grow. Do you know what, we've had this so much, because it's almost like we lost the spring, didn't we? The spring just didn't happen for us. We were all in bloody lockdown, and it was all over the spring months, and we're coming into the summer months, and now it's saying see your seeds grow. So it doesn't matter that we've missed those 3 months, because whatever you sowed your seeds previous to that are now coming in to fruition. Your next card is, you've got the Sage, and it says be devoted and committed. And I'm going to put this over here around your spirituality, because I'm getting strongly that that is connected. You have got the Great Teacher, and it says learn from spiritual experiences. And again, I'm going to put this over there, because I really do feel that these 3 cards that are going to get you on this journey away from this feeling is really important to the rest of your journey. And you have, oh my god, you couldn't make this up, Druid as well, and it says hold this space. Hold this space. And that's important for a Capricorn, to hold their space, to feel grounded, to feel that they've got that energy that's coming up from the earth into them, so that they are able then to move forward and deal with these issues that are going on. Capricorn, I do wish you the best of luck, darling, because I know you've got at least 2, if not 3 issues going on all at once in this reading. And for some of you it will be one of them, for others of you it will be the other one, but there's going to be a small proportion of you that are dealing with the whole lot of this, and my heart really goes out to you. So darlings, wherever you are in the world, please, please, please be safe, and I will catch you in next week's reading. Bye for now.